your ankle might be causing you knee pain. Towards the end of the video, I will show you how you can test it and then fix it. Okay, so there is something called as a kinetic chain. So it's an interconnected group of joints and muscles which are supposed to work together in order to create a movement. Okay, so now in this case, when you walk, when you squat, when you run, your knees, ankle and the hip work together in order to create that particular movement. Alright, now what happens when one of them becomes too tight? Alright, it disrupts that kinetic chain. The force that is equally distributed among these joints changes. Alright, so now what happens when especially the ankle gets tight is that the load which is taken by the knees starts becoming much higher and it starts to move in an unnatural angle as well. Now over a period of time, this will lead to overuse injuries and then pain. Now this is one of the main reasons why you should be doing a lot of mobility exercises in your exercise routine. Now why does the ankle mobility gets compromised? Okay, so one of the main reasons are a sedentary lifestyle, such as your work includes sitting for a long period of time. That can be a very big cause why your ankle mobility gets limited. Now the other is the aging process. As we get older, the tendons and ligaments, their elasticity reduces. Alright, so that's why mobility exercises are very important in order to maintain your function throughout your life. Now, there are other reasons such as wearing high heels, or it could also be because of tight calf muscles or weak muscles in the front of the shin. Now, this disrupts that counterbalance between the muscles and does not hold the joint in its place, and when there is a movement required, it fails to stabilize it. Let me show you a simple ankle mobility test so that you can see if your ankle has enough mobility. Now, all you need to do, you need to measure 5 inches away from the wall. Alright, so if you don't have a tape or scale, that is fine. What you can do is just make a fist, stick your thumb outwards. Alright, now measure this away from the wall. Now at this point, you'll have to place your toes, bend your knees, place your toes over from the starting position. Now from here, keep your back upright and try to move your knees as close to the wall as possible. Now you'll have to see what's happening here, if you're able to reach the wall or not. Alright, so at this point, if you're unable to reach it, what you must focus is on finding the root cause. Alright, so see if you're feeling any tightness in the front part of the ankle, or is it because as you're moving the knees forward, your heel is lifting up. Okay, now there are 2 different causes for this. If you're feeling some tightness in the front, that is because you have limited joint mobility. Alright, now if your heel is lifting up and that is the reason you're unable to get your knees towards the wall, then you have a tight calf muscle or your Achilles tendon, the tendon that the calf muscle attaches to the heel, is too tight. Assuming you had the first cause, your ankle joint mobility was very much limited. So one of the best exercises which you can do for it is called a banded joint mobility exercise. Okay, but you will require a resistance band, something like this. Okay, so you need to attach your resistance band from a lower point like this. From here, you'll have to put your ankle through this. Put your ankle through this. Now, take a step forward. Take a step forward. Keep your back upright. Now the knee is in a 90-degree position to the ankle, and the resistance band has to be exactly put against the ankle. Okay, against the front of the ankle. Now, from this position, keep your back upright, and you'll have to drive your knee forward. Make sure your feet is fully flatly placed against the ground. Now from this position, you'll have to drive the knees forward while keeping your back upright, hold it for a second and then come back. So I would suggest you start with this for at least 15 to 20 repetitions. Do 2 to 3 sets of this with around 30 seconds to 1 minute break in between. Assuming your heel was coming up during the ankle mobility test, for that you can do 2 different flexibility exercises. First one is a solely a stretch. So you need to find a higher ground like this, either a chair or a bench will also do. Now you need to step on top of it, step back a little bit with the opposite leg. Now keep your back upright, and you need to drive the knees forward as far as you can. Drive the knees forward. Now bend forward a little bit and put the body weight against this. You should be able to feel a stretch deep inside the calf. I want you to hold this for at least 30 seconds. 30 seconds and then do this for another 1 to 2 times. You'll have to increase the number of seconds by around 10 to 15 every week. Next one's a simple calf wall stretch. So you just need to face the wall, place your toes upon it like this, and then you keep your back upright and move the body closer. Now you should be able to feel some stretch in the calf. Hold that for around 20 to 30 seconds, 2 to 3 times. Alright, now over a period of time, every week you'll have to increase this by 15 to 20 seconds. Now you can try the ankle mobility test again and see if it has made any improvements or not. So anything more than this, you would have to do a lot of fitness tests, assess and get to know the exact reason why you have limited ankle mobility, and based on that the right kind of exercises has to be prescribed. I hope I was able to help you understand why something very simple as a lack of ankle mobility can lead to chronic knee pain. Thank you for watching. This is Coach Shyam.